Hey everyone! Today I want to share with you my experience of dating after divorce. Okay? Dating after divorce. So let me give you a little background here. My ex husband was a provider type. Okay? And I was with him for many, many, many years. And we fluctuated through the years of where he needed me to help in this or that and the other, and I would help, but I would always redirect him back to being the provider. Okay? So before him, I had a boyfriend who was a premium provider. I mean, this guy wasn't messing around. This guy took care of me in so many different ways. Not only did he pay my rent, bills, everything. I mean, whatever I needed. Going to the market, taking me on trips. He provided for my children who weren't even his. He bought us all, furniture. Everything. He bought me a Mercedes. When I was sad, he would send me huge arrangements of flowers. Not like that little bouquet that I got for myself from Trader Joe's. He would have these huge arrangements delivered to me. He would bring me sweets and prepare my coffee for me the way I like it. He was a solution finder. When I was distressed with problems, he wanted to hear them. Even if I was crying my eyes out, he'd say, well, what's the problem? And he'd find solutions. He defended me. He kicked a door down. He kicked an apartment door down to protect me and defend me. Okay, that's masculine. That's my ex-boyfriend. Before him, I had my father. Now, my father was masculine. He was generous, a provider. My father choked the shit out of this guy, a grown man, defending my honor. Okay, that's my dad. My dad was sweet and affectionate, and when him and my mother divorced, my father came to visit. I was a young girl, and he brought me a 45 record of Charlie Rich, that country singer, singing The Most Beautiful Girl, which was supposed to be about me. So if you ever get a chance, listen to that song. I cry every time I hear it. Okay. But that is what I'm used to. Those types of men. This is the line that I come from, and I like that type. Okay, so if you want to say I have daddy issues, go right ahead, because if you ain't like my daddy, then I'm not going to be your girl. Period. Okay? So, after all that, fast forward 30 years, now I'm divorced and dating. Okay, I'm single, and I meet a gentleman 10 years older than me, which is what I like. If you're not 10 to 25 years older than me, I'm not interested. Period. Okay? So, and he was Christian, which is what I liked. He believed the true gospel, which is that Jesus is God manifest in the flesh, and his death, burial, and resurrection fully paid our way to heaven. Okay? Took care of all of our sins at the cross. That one sacrifice fully paid our way to heaven. Done deal. Okay? Our works, they are for rewards. Our works do not get us into heaven. So, that's the good news. That's the gospel. This new guy, this man 10 years older than me, he believed that gospel. He went to church. I thought, hey, is this the guy? Is this the man for me or what? But ladies, let me tell you something. Don't just look at that man if he's a Christian and that's it. No. There's other standards. Is he a defender? Is he a provider? Does he care about you when you're distressed? Is he a solution finder? Is he a rock and roller? Is he going to make shit happen for you? You know? And does he make shit happen for himself? Like, come on. You know, we got to think higher, okay? Because if we're going to be with these guys, the quality of that man is going to have an impact on our mental health, our physical health. So let's get real about this, okay? So anyway, so I start dating this guy. Well, we're not really dating. We're just kind of mostly talking on the phone. And I'm an independent contractor. I'm working 10, 12-hour days. I'm not making myself available for him. Let's just say that. Okay. And he finally pops the question, hey, are you always going to be grinding like this? Translation, are you always going to be working so much that you don't have time to hang out with me? Are you always going to be working so much that you're not available for me? I need time. That's basically what he was saying. Okay, so I used that as a perfect opportunity. And I said, well, I've got bills to pay. And he picked up what I was putting down, okay? And he said, oh, what bill do you have that needs to be paid? I'll help you. I said, well, I have a big car insurance payment coming up. And he goes, well, how much is it? So I told him, and he said, oh, I only have 3/4 of that bill for you. But I'll take you to dinner. I'll put it on my credit card. And because he's a Christian and he was a nice guy, come on, you know. I was like, okay, I'll take that. So I went with him. We had good conversation. You know, I had a nice meal. He paid 3/4 of my car insurance payment. But guess what, ladies? What happens? He wants more. They want more. They want more of your time, more of your energy. He wanted to take me to go show me off like arm candy around his friends. He wanted to, you know, just have me miss so much work to hang out with him. So they end up wanting all this, and they want to give you that much. Okay, don't settle for that, ladies. One of the biggest things, actually there's two big things that really turned me off. And it showed me that this is not the man for me, is because one time when I was having a major problem with my car, I called him because he said, if you ever have any problems or you need anything, call me. Call me. You know, like I'm your guy, you know. So I took him up on that and I called him. I said, hey, I'm having this problem with my car. I don't even know what's going on. He goes, well, I don't know anything about cars. I go, do you at least have any connections? No, I don't know anybody. Okay. So, could you at least help me with the diagnosis? You know how you could pay for a diagnosis at the mechanic? Oh, I don't know. I don't have anything. Well, then why you tell me to call you if I ever need anything? What? What is this all about? So I hang up with him, and guess what? When a man cannot help you when you are in distress, you will find another man to help you. Like that. Okay? And I dropped off the face of the earth for like a whole month with this other elderly man that I was dating. And he happens to call me a month later. Oh, hey, how's your car? I'm just calling to find out about your car. And I said, a month later? You don't care about me. You know? Total turnoff. So once my car was fixed and all taken care of, my situation was solved by somebody else, another man. This guy has the nerve to call me out of the blue While I was doing my bills, I was sitting in my car and I was trying to figure out my bills. And he asked me, "Oh, hey, what are you doing?" And I said, "Trying to figure out how I'm going to pay these bills." And you know what he said to me? He goes, "Oh, do you think you could get more hours at work?" I was like, "What do you want? What, I'm done with you, you know, like this ain't going no. This is not the man for me. He don't care about me. He don't care about my problems. He don't care about my stress. He's broke. He's not masculine." Okay. When a man is masculine, we get to be feminine. We feel feminine. But when a man is cannot help you, cannot help your mental stress, or can't help you when you have car problems, if he can't help you with when you got bills to pay, if he can't do these things, then he's weak. Ladies, when a man is weak, then you have to be stronger than him. And you got to take care of all that. And they want your time, and they want your body, and they want you to cook, and they want you to do laundry, and I mean they just need, and they can't. What are they contributing? I don't want a future like that. So the point of this video is to share with you that if you really look at all these little details of the type of man you want, if you don't see that in a man immediately, get rid of him. Get rid of him. I mean, unless you want to keep him on the side for something, like, okay, he's good enough to go to dinners with, he's good enough to, maybe go to the movies with or something, or, he's fun to travel with. I don't know. I mean, personally, I cut that person off completely because he doesn't like me. You know when a man likes you, and he didn't like me. He said he liked me. He pretended he liked me. But really, he wanted to show me off to his friends that he had a girlfriend. Really, he wanted someone to call and text. Really, he wanted to sit at a dinner and make it look like he had a girlfriend or something. I really don't know, but he didn't like me. So, cut these men off quickly. Don't waste your time. Time is short, and life is beautiful. And don't give your energy to these vampires who want to suck the life out of you, okay? So that is my message for today. Know your worth, ladies. Add tax. And God bless you.